Well, I did promise you I would be back, but unfortunately, it's not good news. It's not good news. I've got everything in. I've got all the looms in. Everything's wired where it should be. There's nothing bad happened at all. I'm going to clean the lens because it's mucky. Right, so everything went according to plan. I took out the looms. Everything came out fine, no issues. Everything went in a dream. One loom in, one loom out, one loom in. Wired everything up it should be, and I think we have a alternator problem in Brian's, because as soon as we switched on the key, the alternator started like cooking itself, if you like. It just started overheating. So I checked continuity on it, and it is showing it's surging. So I disconnected the alternator and everything worked tickety-boo. Like, it worked great. It didn't start because obviously the starter's gone as well. So I'm going to have to switch the starter from the donor into Brian's van for it to actually start. And it's too late now at night for me to start doing that. But the main thing is, I mean, I've got everything in. I'm going to swing this round. So I've got all the cabling in. We have got a ton of the key, and we've got dashboard lights come straight on. Now obviously the airbags will be flashing just now because it's disconnected from the steering wheel. It's showing we've got oil pressure, alternators connected, yada yada yada. It's showing we've got fuel, temperature. The good thing as well, that if I turn on here, look, we have got lights. Side lights, main lights, flash, flash, flash. And we have got the speed wipers working. I've not bolted them in place, but it's just to make sure everything works before I actually put it in and start actually going to town with it all. I've just used the standard headlights just now just to check, because I need to change the plugs and deal with them obviously to suit the Morettes. But yeah, everything's in the way it should be. I've just got a nut for this one. I had to put a new fitting on it. Intercooler's loose just now because I have to take it out to get into the heater matrix hoses at the back. But the main thing was I wanted to make sure it would start first. I had to take this out because we changed the drive cable for the speedometer from analog to a digital one. So this is a digital one that comes up and in, and I had to place the switch down in the gearbox, which was a nightmare, but I just had to take this off to get down into it. I have got one electrical fault, and I have no idea why we have it. It's puzzling because the loom's not damaged, there's nothing wrong, nothing, everything went really to plan, but as soon as you hit that left hand indicator, it blows the fuse. If the fuse is in and you haven't got the indicator on, it's shown that it has got a live feed coming up, an earth coming into the live. So I need to find out what the hell's going on with that. I don't know if maybe some of the looms cracked as I put it in the sheath, but trying to find out will be an absolute nightmare, because I mean, you can see that the loom's perfect, nothing's untoward, everything's sitting exactly the same way as it was in the other van over there. So I don't know, I just bloody electrics. And this is obviously an earth that I'm doing away with, because this van here had two earths down at the gearbox and directly into the bottom of the starter. Obviously this one was bolted here randomly up the top, so we've changed it to match that van, to match this one, so that everything we do should work. But I've definitely got an earth fault in it 100%, but we have got more than what we had the last time on Brian's van. We have actually now got more the working lights and whatnot in it, so at least I know the loom's working for the likes of that. I just really need to get into this and see what my problem is. But yeah, we'll go for it and see what's happening. So not really the update I wanted to have tonight, if I'm honest. I'm going to be in a stag do next weekend. I was hoping to have this, down on the ground and able to start off the key by itself. But with the wee problems we've got left with it, I'm just not going to have time. So it's probably going to be another 2 weeks before I can actually get stuck into this. It's on the back door as well now. But yeah, unfortunately I've got a stag do, and then my uncle passed away, so I've got to go down to Poole to be with the family and whatnot, so family first as it goes. So it will be about 2 or 3 weeks before I can even touch this van again. It's a shame because I really wanted to get to that stage where I turn the key and away it goes, but car life. So I'm going to end up Googling and seeing exactly what we're going to be playing with, and seeing why I've got that fuse snapping on the indicator, and see why, because it wasn't doing it in the donor van, and now that I've switched it into this one, it's doing it. I mean, this worked perfect, and this didn't. So you think we're switching everything over, this would work perfect straight away. It doesn't. I might be something, there's a cable caught in the back that's where it's been welded. There might be something that's maybe completely wired wrong at the back. I don't know. I've only dealt with the front of the car, but the main thing is the loom's in, everything's wired the way it should be. So I think the next stage will be concentrating the back, check, make sure the fuel, we've got fuel in, the fuel pump's working, ignition relays, yada yada yada, and get ready to turn the key at that. I can't see why it wouldn't. It's just really kind of, it's got me down a wee bit, if I'm honest. I was looking forward to having that ta-da moment, and I love my ta-da moments, but yeah, one of these things, I guess. You have to suck up and deal with it. So it's Chinese time for me. I'm gonna go and feed my face. It's like, I think it's 9 o'clock at night now. I've been down here since 9 o'clock in the morning myself. So yeah, it's time to feed my face and have a think of what could be wrong with this car. Sorry, this van. Thanks a lot for kicking with me and sticking with this channel, and following me and subscribing. I see that it's great to see so many people around my back door, clearly. No, to see so many folk, watch me do this, and they're interested in it. I need to stop focusing on the amount of people that unfollow, and get my head down and concentrate on everybody that does follow me. So everyone that does and hasn't unsubscribed, I love you. There's no other way about it. I love it. This channel's all for you then. Until the next video, as always, take it easy. I'm going to stuff my face. I deserve it.